In the last video I did about the dummy, I was talking about the first action on the dummy called yak ding. I'm now going to explain the second and third action, the pull, and then the turn and the bounce out. Now, for the pull, after we've done the yak ding, we are attacking the enemy. But the concept here is that as I attack the enemy dodges, and my hand goes past his head. I've missed. So along with the theory of Ving Tsun that being direct is the quickest route, my hand from there can come back down to the head. In a way I'm attacking the centre again. So as I pull him, I sink the body. I don't pull him with the hand, because then it is a struggle between his strength and my strength. If I use my body, then what he's trying to do when we get contact is to resist 14 stone going dead weight on him, which is not so easy. Of course, when we sink and pull, we don't pull the person into us because they would do a nice headbutt to me. So as I pull, I'm actually sinking and turning the hips. So he comes into me, he is coming in this direction. This also, if it is on the outside, there's a lap sow here, is the same kind of thing. That when you pull and turn, I use my body, not my hand. So again, if I lap here, 14 stone is going dead weight on his arm, so he can't, hopefully he can't hold it up. So this action here, you can see I sink and turn the hips, and that will pull the person in and down this way. So in showing an example of the first actions that I was talking about just now on the dummy, if you hit somebody and they dodge, the quickest route now for my hand is here. But I don't want to pull them into my face. So you turn and sink the body to pull them this way. The same happens with lap sow. When I lap, it is my hips and my sinking that controls him, like this, not pulling with my hand. You can see, even in a simple way, I will show you the difference in pulling. If I pull him with the hand and he resists, I cannot. It's strength on strength. So I turn from the hip. There is no pressure in here. I not only turn the hip, but sink the hip. The next action is bounce out. Having pulled and turned slightly, I now will turn and expand into a bounce out. You can see that my wusao when I bounce out does not hover around here in an inactive way. It actually is active. So you can see the elbow here is also seeking the centre. As I turn, I'm controlling the enemy's centre and angle with my body, not my arm. I'm not doing this with the arm. It is in fact the hips that are doing the work in the expansion and the turn. So being underneath his arm, this will make him feel upset a little in his balance. So you can see again my bounce out is my body doing this, not my arm doing this. The same happens that I was talking about in bounce out. When you do it the opposite way, you're expanding and turning the hips. So my bounce out control is not the arm trying to do this. It is the hips turning, but also expanding. So if you put pressure on, the hip works like this. The hip controls my energy into his centre. The more he pushes, the more he goes back.